Welcome to the KingsTablePodcast. I'm your host, King Crucial, the great King Chaos in the building.
So I just got off the road, man. You know what I'm saying? I uh I've been seeing the information shooting across the dash, you know what I'm saying? But I get why you gotta beef with Wendy. You feel me? I
Okay.
kind of get it. But I'm not sure if you're beefing with the what's your boy name? Umar.
Umar. Dr.
Yeah,
Umar.
I'm not
Let me get on his
Dr.
ass.
Umar.
Put his ass in the chokehold real quick. Bring that ass here, Umar.
Oh
So
man.
I
Um,
agree with 90% of what Dr. Umar says.
okay, cool.
It's his last thing that he said where he was like, if you're in a interracial relationship, you don't get none of the reparations or anything like that. So he's
Well,
basically, he didn't only say that, he also
yeah,
said if you wear weave,
right,
he
yeah.
said a whole bunch of bullshit. And I'm saying is what I decide or who I decide to build my future with has nothing to do with what I've personally been through or what my ancestors have personally went through. That's completely irrelevant. And I feel like that's just a way for him to segregate.
All right. Okay.
But I'm not saying there shouldn't be a discrepancy in who does get reparations and who doesn't. Because I know they're going to play some shit that were like, okay, maybe felons don't get reparations or some shit. But my whole thing is, if their ancestors didn't go through what they went through, they wouldn't be in the predicament what they're in. They wouldn't have done the crimes what they had to do. If you're coming from a rich family who's had generations and generations of family power structure and family wealth, you won't be out there stealing shit, bro. You only steal shit when you have to.
I agree that there is a very small group of people that steal for the thrill.
Right. Jits, teenagers.
There are some adults who steal for the thrill. There, there are adults that teach very small children to steal, and then it becomes part of like a game. So that can be deemed as a thrill. So one thing I can say, because I'm not, um, I agree with about 90% of what the doc says as well. But I also have to remember who we're dealing with. And his track record shows us that when he said, oh, if it was up to me, if I was involved, these are some things that I would bring up. And so in his mythology of madness, he's kind of like, um, he's just throwing it out there. Hey, look, if I was involved, you know how I'm gonna throw a stupid spinball. They gonna like you said, they gonna tell us no, don't let the felons get reparations. But he's gonna throw the spinball and be like, look, before you hit us with any kind of stupid regulations, I got a few of my own to so that we can go ahead and you got one extreme, I got one extreme. We start off like that, and then maybe we can meet in the middle. That's just being positive. Then we can look at him possibly of just being uh, silly, not kind of being joking to keep it kind of light because he has been uh, more or less known for being really serious, and maybe he's been throwing a few people off and may have been advised that he may want to do some hypotheticals and kind of be funnier, in order to be lighter and more appealing to more people. so that he can grow his movement. We can look at that angle too. So, you know, there are several reasons why he could have taken that angle and been so ridiculous with the conditions of reparations, so to speak. Um, but you know, it's I don't feel like he really. I don't think he was being 100% serious once he went to the extreme. I think he was being serious, and then threw, you know, just a little lightness in there to keep it from being such uh, a downer of a video. You feel me? That's just my take. The couple of angles that I feel he was kind of taking, I almost didn't take it serious because everything else was so fluid. You know what I mean?
I dig that. But yeah, that was. I agree with everything you were saying. He was spot on. But if that's the case, then completely understood. But the other shit you was talking about, I
Hey,
stand behind that 1,000.
1,000.
Um.
Salute.
So yeah, Wendy Williams. I gotta get on her ass too. My whole thing with Wendy was it was spooky as hell when she said that she had more Instagram followers than this dead black young man. Like the whole crowd, they started clapping, bro.
But she didn't. Did you hear how many people were surprised at the punchline of him being murdered? There were genuine white women
And that's
scream.
my problem. Like she went through all these hoops and literally got the reaction she wanted from the crowd to finally say that this man was killed. And that gave me spooks because it kind of gave the feeling of them clapping at his death. But I'm knowing in the pretense of the crowd that they didn't know he was dead yet.
Right.
And Wendy did. And she baited that. That was fucked up, man. And for that, oh, why is this bitch still on the internet, bro? I don't understand why she's still on the internet. She should have been replaced.
Listen, I don't have no say.
Uh, that's my say, man. That's just all me. That shit was fucked up, man. You could have came in and led with like, yo, this young brother lost his life, but damn, this nigga had more TikTok followers than me. Let's keep it all the way 100. Like, keep it funky, man. Don't. There's no need to do what you did, how and when you did it, man.
Yeah, I had no defense for those actions of Miss Wendy. Um,
That's just me. My message, the Miss Wendy Williams,
the approach could have been, um,
respectfully, you're a piece of shit. On to the next. Mr. Hassan Campbell. Have you been watching what's been going on with him and Kwame Brown?
no, not at all. I have not had the opportunity. Like I was just saying, I just got off the road. I spent the weekend checking out some stuff, and I know, first of all, if Kwame is involved, I I know I'm going to be quite entertained. But
Okay,
I know
first off, let me fix my settings. You can keep on speaking. I hear you.
you know, I don't know that much about Mr. Campbell. Uh, I just know the basic storyline where he even became relevant in the public eye. So,
Okay. So, Mr. Hassan Campbell he was basically being mentored by give me 1 second, by African Bambaataa, and ultimately what ended up being a victim of Mr. Bambaataa. And
Right.
yeah, so after such, he ended up getting some clout behind him, and yeah, I'm gonna show partially this. What happened was, okay, Kwame Brown has been speaking about coding and trades in school, right? And basically, somebody made the comparison of Kwame Brown and Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell got all personal, took it as like, yo, don't compare me to no ball player. We don't have the same life. Woo, woo, woo. So Kwame ended up having him on the show. Let's just tune in to Kwame for a little, and he can sit here and tell you his damn self, or not. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So let's try it this way now. All right. Scratch that. We'll do it this way. Straight from the lap, easy. So, to give some background, right? He had Kwame's name in his mouth without even knowing what Kwame was about, basically. So Kwame had him on the show. He apologized, and he expected Kwame to accept his apology just because he apologized. And Kwame was like, "No, I don't believe your apology is sincere. You haven't even let me finish answering my question. Whoop de whoop de whoop." And so he's continued to come at Kwame about, the interview, talking about he kept getting cut off when he was on his platform, over talking him, wasn't letting them talk, talking over gas and all kinds of disrespectful, basically ended up inviting him to his manhood, basically saying like, eat a dick, like type shit. And yeah, so yeah, this is why Kwame's reacting to him now. And
Within the last few days,
this has been the mess the last few days, yes.
like on the road for 2 days. Y'all
And
gotta act right, man. Y'all gotta act right, internet.
it was bad. Hassan Campbell's 44 years old, bro.
Listen, I got a few OGs older than him, and there's a few quite a few things that will not leave their lips, and it is an invitation to their man.
I've never, like,
I
literally
just
never met somebody invite me to their manhood and mean that shit. But you get over the internet and You niggas feel like Superman or some shit, bro.
Oh, it's crazy. It's kind of like you know how when some people get mad and they just like speak their mind, and then you get to see the side of them that they hide until they lose that control.
Yes.
Just I don't
And
know.
that be their true side.
Yeah,
When they done
it,
lost control and letting it spew out like that be their true side.
the things you're supposed to get with age.
Right.
But look, this how crazy it is. One thing I started doing is
This
I
ain't
down
the craziest, bro.
what?
That ain't even the craziest, dog. Like,
Wait. So hey, don't tell me to go further. It going beyond. Oh, so wait, they gonna what? They gonna fight? They gonna celebrity box?
yes. Well, that was Hassan Campbell's offer.
How much?
Um, not box. He wants to have a UFC style match, the where they fighting with UFC rules.
Bas- Kwame's a basketball player, right?
Yeah, Hassan Campbell is just a street dude, as he would put it.
Right, right, right,
And
right.
yeah,
So how do they? Never mind. You know what? So yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I say we should do it just because Hassan he crossed the line, bro. If I were Kwame, I would accept it, bro.
All right. So at the end of the day, if Kwame accepts it or not, the goal has been accomplished.
Yeah, he's exposed, bro. He's been exposed. Like he's supposed to be for the people, for the youth.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, crucial. No, you're missing it.
I'm talking about Hassan, bro.
I know, me too. What's the real
What I'm
motive?
missing.
The real motive.
It's cloud for him talking about Kwame.
Nah, it's not. Kwame was just the easiest target. He knew Kwame wasn't going to accept that apology. Any real man who is any way, shape, or form dealt with a nigga like Kwame knows that that type of shit does not fly. Where you just
Facts,
come and half-ass listen to me and then apologize so everybody can see you apologize. That's that's not what real niggas do.
facts.
That would have been a phone call. Yo, check it out. This is how I feel about the situation. It ain't no disrespect to you. I just don't want to be compared to anybody because I don't even know what you do. But I was just letting them know that I don't want to be compared to anybody, especially
Right,
somebody I know.
and that would
You know?
be genuine.
Right. So that's
That's not what he
that's what
did.
right. So what he did was literally created a but remember, it doesn't matter if it is negative or if it's positive, as long as you're getting attention. That's the rule, right?
Pretty much today's game.
That's all he's doing.
So yeah, that's not even my
Yeah,
most
that's it.
disturbing
He,
topic,
he,
bro.
he went through something within these two, or that's all for them.
No, but what I'm saying is he go and start playing the victim because he'd been molested by Bambaataa.
I'm saying that's old news. You can't go back to that. That has nothing to do with what Kwame got going on. Kwame wasn't one of your predators.
Right.
So what does that have to do with anything?
Not a damn thing. But I'm just telling you that's how he does things. He'll be the attacker, then play the victim.
Yeah, that's pure clout. He's a clout chaser.
Yeah, then you want to say, oh, fuck all the people not with me, whoop the whoop.
Who is what has
No,
he
you just
actually
made
done?
yourself look like an asshole.
What has he actually done?
Mm, I don't
Like
want to
what?
speak on the man.
Well, I'm saying, are there any accomplishments? There's not. If there's something to speak of, like
I'll say this: he
activist?
he he brings light the topics that most people don't talk about. So, but I say his imagery and his delivery is a little too over street as he portrayed. He used language like rock a nigga snot box. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So
hey man, I don't even know what that means.
basically, punch a man in the face.
Come on. So, shit, somebody who's attempting to be a disciple uh, of Africa. I
He's
don't know.
not.
So look,
He's just a nigga from New York.
no, I'm saying at one point he was trying to be mentored. Was he what? He was trying to become part of Zulu Nation or something?
I believe so. Something like that.
'Cause I mean, I know Zulu Nation. Like I know people personally who are Zulu. I don't know like exactly what's involved with it, but like shout out King David from the Orlando chapter, uh, King Solo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, you know, I didn't even hear that about him until I got the link from you, really. So like when I shoot through and look at the other little stories attached or whatever, it's not I don't really got no background on other it's unfortunate you experience certain things, but you cannot apply those sorrows to situations with other adults who have had their own issues as well. Like I don't you know
Speaking of, you ready for this? It's time for my curveball, man.
damn, you still got a curveball? That would have been the curveball.
Like I said, my curveballs are becoming topics, bro. So we have another incident of police brutality. This time, it's against our young queens.
What?
I'm a road clip. Hold on. Okay, just for people watching, this is the pregnant woman in the white dress. Yeah, this is the interaction.
Yo, what the? I, I'm good on this.
I can't even stop it right now, bro. That ain't even the worst of it.
What the hell? Where is this?
Syracuse, New York, my boy. Yeah, I'm good on that. Syracuse, New York. And then they wonder why we shoot back or fight back when things like that happen to females, bro. The niggas just standing there dead wrong, bro. Ain't no way in hell I would be able to just stand there.
What was the original call?
I don't know. It's clear the shit went too far. So yeah, that one, that one's unspeakable, bro. Clear sign of police brutality, and they look at Othel like he's a criminal. Would they rather him be treated this way, which is exactly what it was on his way to be? You had the exact same interaction. Before police ask any questions or find out any answers to any questions, they're grabbing on you, trying to control you, telling you what to do, and not even stating why they do. Not saying that's what happened in this instance. That's what happened in Othel's. But when he shoot back, it's like he's demonized. And you don't hear nobody talking about this incident right here. So yeah, man, we gotta do better, man. We can't keep allowing our people to keep being treated this way, bro. When we see things like this happening, we gotta know how a community to stop that before it gets to the point where he's punching her in the face. Before it gets to the point where he's flinging her around like a rag doll. So that situation could have been avoided in a lot of ways, in my opinion. In Black America, that situation wouldn't happen. In Black America, the police would have the same respect for everyday civilians as they would have for their grandmother, their sister, their daughter, their son, because they look just like them. I guarantee you, if those was two white women, they wouldn't be treated that way by those white men. I could scour the internet right now and I would not find a video of the police treating a white woman as such.
I mean, there's overwhelming evidence.
Black, I mean, black or white police officer interact with white people completely different. You won't find an officer, black or white, nowhere on the internet dragging a white woman like that, punching a white woman in the face. You will
Yeah,
not find that.
they get spit on. The cop, the white women. I've seen white women spit on cops. I've seen them yell in their face, drive off on their.
Always the extreme. This woman just trying to bring awareness, like, yo, don't be handling my sister like that. She's pregnant. She done already willfully got cuffed. Go ahead, cuff me up. Go ahead. I'll go. It wasn't until she seen what was happening to her sister that caused the reaction that she gave. Because up to that point, she'd accepted everything that she'd done. We gotta do better as a community, man. This happened in Walmart, man. Walmart. It goes down in Walmart, man. And this might be the first episode. Like, I have two curveballs, bro. So, are you aware that the city of San Francisco has made shoplifting illegal? Roll clip.
This guy jumping over the front counter, taking an airbed, and leaving the store on his scooter. No questions asked. No one stopping him. Came in with a suitcase. That's crazy, dog. Every day. They just come in with suitcases? Yeah. I don't care.
He said, you know that shit agitating as fuck. You're literally taking this store of food and talking about something agitating. Shit. This is America, bro.
17 Walgreens councilmen pulling out of the Bay Area because they can't make any money because you can walk in and steal whatever you want and it's no longer a crime. So Walgreens is like, we're out.
The retailer giant is so sick of being a target of thieves, all 5 of their San Francisco locations will temporarily operate from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more than a month, we've been experiencing a significant and alarming rise in theft and security incidents at our San Francisco stores, similar to reports from other retailers in the area. The California Retailers Association says much of this is being driven by organized crime rings.
And they prey on juveniles, they prey on homeless, they'll pay them $100 to go in and steal items.
This is in San Francisco?
San Fran, bro. They're doing it like that. Bro, what is this world coming to?
So there were no white shoplifters.
Nigga, you were gone for 2 days. And the world just done went shit. For real, bro. They just walking up out that bed with a whole sack. Nigga had a garbage bag full of shit. Fuck you.
I'm about to take another hiatus. I'm about to do one of my long-term hiatus on the ass, boy. This is crazy. I'm gonna come back. It's gonna be an apocalypse.
Fuck around might be, nigga. Straight up. Anyways, man. Hey, black people, let me talk to y'all for a second, man. Y'all, we gotta clean this shit up, dog. We gotta stop condoning this behavior, bro. We gotta first off, get your credit right. Hit up timemanagement.com. I'm gonna have a link in the bio. Start by getting your credit right. That's a good start. It'll take away a lot of the bullshit you have to do just to live, man.
You hear me?
And you've been tuned into the King's Table Podcast. Hit the link. You got to loveyourself.com. You see my boy pointing at it. Don't act right. If you want the merch, hit the official kingcookgroup.com. You know what I'm saying? Get the drip, check it out.
Boop. Is it gonna let me do it? Nope. It's gonna let me hit the button. Boop.
There you go. With that, we out, man. Thanks for watching the King Tables Podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Think with greatness.